In this video, you will learn how to find the equation of the ellipse in standard form with center at hk and given the coordinates of the vertices and the foci. For our first example, what is the standard form of the equation of the ellipse that has vertices -2, -8 and -2, +2 and foci with coordinates -2, -7 and -2, -1? One way of determining it is by investigating its graph by plotting the given points in the Cartesian plane. These are the vertices, these are the foci, and this is the center with coordinates -2, -3. From the location of the points in the plane, we can see that the major axis is parallel to the y-axis. Therefore, it is a vertical ellipse with center at -2, -3, and we will use the equation quantity of x minus h squared over b squared plus the quantity of y minus k squared over a squared equals 1. From the graph, we can see that the distance of the vertices from the center is 5 units. Hence, the value of a is equal to 5. And the distance of the foci from the center is 4 units. Therefore, the value of c is equal to 4. Solving for b, we use the formula b squared is equal to a squared minus c squared. And by substituting the values of a and c, we will obtain square root of 9. This gives us the value of b, which is equal to 3. Substituting then the value of our h, k, a, and b in the formula, we will obtain x minus -2 quantity squared over 3 squared plus y minus -3 quantity squared over 5 squared is equal to 1, in which when we simplify this one, we will have the quantity of x plus 2 squared over 9 plus the quantity of y plus 3 squared over 25 is equal to 1. This is now the equation of our ellipse with vertices -2, -8 and -2, +2 and foci with coordinates -2, -7 and -2, -1. Another way of doing it is by following the given steps without plotting the points in the Cartesian plane. From the given, we first find the coordinates of the center by getting the midpoint of either the vertices or the foci. For this example, we will use the coordinates of the vertices, which are -2, -8 and -2, +2. We then use the midpoint formula, which is x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2 and y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2 to determine the coordinates of the center. From the chosen points, we identify our x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, and y sub 2, and substitute this in the formula, giving us -2 plus -2 over +2 and -8 plus 2 over 2, which can be simplified as -4 over 2 and -6 over 2, and giving us the coordinates of the center, which are -2 and -3. After getting the coordinates of the center, we determine the values of a, b, and c. Recall that a is the distance from the center to the vertex, b is the distance from the center to the co-vertex, and c is the distance from the center to the foci. To solve for a, we get the distance of one of the vertices from the center. Say we will use the vertex -2, -8, and our center, which is -2, -3. Since the x-coordinates of the center and the vertex is the same, we will get the distance by getting the absolute value of the difference in the y-coordinates of the center and the vertex. So a is equal to the absolute value of -3 minus -8, and simplifying this, we will have the absolute value of 5, which is equal to 5. Similarly, to solve for the value of c, we get the absolute value of the difference in the y-coordinates of the center and the focus. So c therefore is equal to the absolute value of -3 minus -7, which gives us the absolute value of 4. Therefore, the value of c is equal to +4. And finally, to solve for b, we use the formula b is equal to the square root of a squared minus c squared. And by substituting the values of a and c, which are 5 and 4 respectively, we will have the square root of 5 squared minus 4 squared, which is equal to the square root of 9. B then is equal to +3. The last step is to determine the orientation of the ellipse and to substitute the values of h, k, a, and b. Since the x-coordinates of our vertices and foci are the same, then it is a vertical ellipse with center at -2, -3. We then use the equation quantity of x minus h squared over b squared plus the quantity of y minus k squared over a squared equals 1. And substituting the values of h, k, and a and b obtained in the previous steps, we will have x minus -2 quantity squared over 3 squared plus the quantity of y minus -3 squared over 5 squared equals 1. And simplifying this, we will have the quantity of x plus 2 squared over 9 plus the quantity of y plus 3 squared over 25 equals 1. For our second example, what is the standard form of the equation of the ellipse that has vertices with coordinates -3, +3, and +5, +3, and foci with coordinates 1 minus 2 square root of 3 and +3, and 1 plus 2 square root of 3 and +3? Following the same procedure in example number 1, we first start with determining the coordinates of the center, and by using the coordinates of the vertices -3, +3, and +5, +3. So our formula is x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2 for the x coordinate of our center, and y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2 for the y coordinate of our center. So substituting the values of x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, and y sub 2, we will have -3 plus 5 over 2 and +3 plus 3 over 2, which can be simplified as 2 over 2 and 6 over 2. So this gives us the coordinate of the center, which is 1, 3. After determining the coordinates of the center, we then solve for the values of a, b, and c. To solve for a, we use the center with coordinates 1, 3, and 1 of the vertices. So say we have the vertex -3 and +3, and we get the distance. So in this case here, since our y coordinates are the same, so we'll be getting the absolute value of the difference in our x coordinates. So we'll have here the value of a is the absolute value of 1 minus -3. So this will give us the absolute value of 4. Therefore, the value of a here is +4. And to solve for c, we'll use our center, which is 1, 3, and one of our foci. Say we have 1 minus 2 square root of 3 and +3. So again, since our y coordinates here are the same, so we'll get the absolute value of the difference in the x coordinates of our center and the vertex. So that will give us the absolute value of 1 minus the quantity of 1 minus 2 square root of 3. So this is just the same as the absolute value of 1 minus 1 plus 2 square root of 3. So this part here will become 0. It's 1 minus 1. And then this will just give us the absolute value of 2 square root of 3, which is just equal to 2 square root of 3. And of course, to solve for the value of b, we used the same formula before. We have b is equal to the square root of a squared minus c squared, and substituting the values of a and b, we will have here the square root of 16 minus 12, which is just equal to 4. So therefore, our value of b here is just 2. Finally, after determining the center and the values of A and B, we will then determine the orientation of the ellipse and write the appropriate equation. So in this case, since our y coordinates of the vertices and the foci are the same, then it is a horizontal ellipse with center at 1, 3. So we'll be using the equation quantity of x minus h squared over a squared plus the quantity of y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. And we substitute the values of a, b, and hk obtained in the previous steps. So we now have the quantity of x minus 1 squared over 4 squared plus the quantity of y minus 3 squared over 2 squared equals 1. So simplifying this further, we'll have the quantity of x minus 1 squared over 16 plus the quantity of y minus 3 squared over 4 equals 1. And now, it's your turn to answer this. Find the equation of the ellipse in standard form with vertices -2, +4, and -2, -6, and a focus at -2, +3. You may comment down your answer, or you may send your answer through this link or by scanning this QR code.